MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the San Diego Padres and the Isotopes. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Greg Maddux, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So here's Jeff McNeil, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The afternoon for San Diego, the second baseman, number 8.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here today. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, thanks, Matty V. Hey, you know what, D-Row, this is one they'd like to win right here. They win the first game of the series, drop game 2, win game 3. They'd like to keep the momentum going here, D-Row, win 2 in a row and win 3 out of 4 in this series.
Yeah. And this goes right through him. And how about that to start a game?
Batting second, the shortstop, Willie Adames.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, and he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Molitor is there, 1 away. And here's a chance to look at the starting 9 for the visiting San Diego Padres. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. He's got over 1,000 RBIs. He's already proved he's a clutch hitter. He knows how to drive in big runs when it counts. So if the situation comes up in this game, I'm looking to watch how he goes to work in the clutch.
It's going. To the plate now, Tony Gwynn. Fly ball right down the line in left, but this will land untouched. McNeil, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back in time to avoid the double play.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 44, Adam Dunn.
Now they'll have to deal here with Adam Dunn. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Throw over to the bag, and a dive, but he's back. The 1-0 home is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well, time to look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Road, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for San Diego. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Logan Webb is on the mound for the Padres in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, I think the key for him is going to be locating strikes and forcing soft contact. He doesn't have dominant stuff compared to some other guys, but if he executes, he can still be very effective. We'll see how he does.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Pitch on the way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one of this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
Upper part of the zone there, but taken for a strike. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. Mark, daytime baseball at home. What do we need to know about these guys?
Well, Matty, the old cliche goes battlers, grinders. I know it gets old saying that, but that's the exact description of what this lineup presents today to the opposing pitcher. They do not strike out. He is going to have to grind. He is going to have to keep the ball in the ballpark, and his defense is going to have to be on point.
He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 2 home runs, 10 RBIs. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Adames scoops it up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Batting third, the center fielder, Andrew Jones.
At the plate, Andrew Jones. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
In there, 1-1. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw pulls him off the bag.
Not really much the pitcher can do about that one. He put the ball down in the zone where he wanted it, but it was just a solid piece of hitting. Goes down and gets it and pulls it into the corner for extra bases.
Yeah, as you know, Dan, sometimes the hitter just wins. Standing in now, Joe Morgan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1.
Have to find a way to get that guy home from second now. Never know how important these early runs can be.
The 0-1 offering. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
That's a well-placed fastball right there, just off the outside. If you can get guys to expand the strike zone and go after that pitch, you're going to have a lot of success. No luck that time, though.
And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. So coming to the plate, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Mixed results for him in the series, 3 for 14. Here's the first pitch to him. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Swing and a liner. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Dan, you have to love it when your defense picks you up right there, keeping him at first base.
Boy, D-Roll, that looked like it had extra bases written all over it. Great job by the left fielder to get to that ball and get the ball back in, keeping that to a single.
Matt Olson stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. Here comes the 0-1.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano as he'll take a look at ball one. He'll enter play down at an even 240 for the year. 4 home runs and 23 driven in. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Laureano is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He was an 8th round selection during the 2020 draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Fooled by the speed and location of that one. It's 2-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 3-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control of this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Padres leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready now, George Brett. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Now here it comes. Up the middle and in for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
D-Roll, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Here's Jay Bruce now. High in the air out to center field. And this will be hauled in shy of the track for out number 1 as the runner will retreat to first.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And, guys, I'm going to be locking in on Willie Adames. Elite shortstop up to shoot, young, good hands, quick feet, strong arm. Came over in the David Bryce trade, and we've watched him slowly creep his way to the big leagues.
At the plate now, Joe Torre, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch lifted in the air out to right. Gwynn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting eighth, not shortstop, Louis.
Digging in, Louis Aparicio. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball inside.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Soft liner towards short. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
Batting ninth, number 4, Webb.
At the plate, Greg Maddux, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. A good pitch there on 0-1 as this is hit foul over to the right side. Strike 2 now. Bottom of the second here with no score. And on 0-2 he misses with a fastball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Weekly hit to third. Reined in. Go on to Olsen. Will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Logan Webb. 9-1-2 due up.
Logan Webb.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Jeff McNeil is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. And the pitch. Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Padre ball club. Into the box, Willie Adames, as he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Adames a native of the Dominican Republic. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle round, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay, and he'll make it to third, and there are runners at the corners with only one out.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
To Morgan at the bag. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Now back.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Adam Dunn. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, now the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2 out here and a runner at second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Padres able to pick up 1 on a couple of hits. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Padres lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and striding toward the plate is Ken Griffey.
The left fielder, Ken Griffey.
Here comes the first pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there, 1 down.
The first baseman, number 19.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. Grounded weakly to the left. Fielded cleanly. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Andrew Jones. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Lifted in the air to center field. Center fielder on the run, but he's not going to get there, and he's headed for extra bases again. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
In now, Joe Morgan. This will ground this one foul for the first strike. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Comes set, the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Olsen takes it on his own, and the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Ke'Bryan Hayes. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. In there, and it's 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this gets through into right, so he turns the 0-2 count into a leadoff base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
A runner at first with no outs here. A ball and a strike to the Padres' first baseman. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
And another foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Ramon Laureano, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And here's a foul tip into the catcher's glove, moves it to 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes, as he rips it on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they lead it 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And up next, it'll be the Hall of Famer George Brett.
Third baseman, George.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
The pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Stepping in now, Jay Bruce, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch, and he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is the center fielder. At the track, the wall.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. 8th home run on the season for him. As they take the lead, it's 2-1.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
At the plate now, Joe Torre. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And these two guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Coming to the plate now, Luis Aparicio, a base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
Now it's 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
3-1 to Luis Aparicio. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
Into the box now, Greg Maddux. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Now a bunt attempt here. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for route number 2.
Now back, left fielder.
Striding in, Ken Griffey. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. A runner on first with 2 away. He's running. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a great call from the dugout to put the runner in motion that time. With 2 outs and a good hitter at the plate, it's a pretty low-risk play. If he's out, you still got the same good hitter leading off the next inning. But if he's safe, he's in scoring position and a lot easier to drive in.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Dunn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4, and it's now a 2-1 ball game. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And next will be the pitcher, Logan Webb.
Number 62, Logan.
Swinging a ground ball to third. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. Hit hard down the right field line. But that's a foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. 1-1. He swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
And that'll get down for a base hit.
They talk about having a day. How about 3 at-bats, 3 knocks? Not a bad day, Hero.
We used to say in the big leagues on the bench, anybody can get 2. Can you get 3? And if you get 3, who's on the hook for 4?
Willie Adames comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Comes set and the 0-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but on hit right now, I'm still sitting on that heater.
Back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes, even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 1 run, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And that's the second out.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the plate. To be honest, that just can't happen.
So striding in, Adam Dunn, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. The 1-0. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, I can't have one of my best left-handed power bats fishing for balls off the plate.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Paul Molitor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And the pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Hey, Dan, as a former pitcher, that knock just took him to a 12-game hit streak. Is that in the packet when you're looking over the lineup?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, D-Row. You go into a pitcher's meeting, and they're making fully aware of who's hot and who's not. And trust me, they knew that he had an 11-game hitting streak. And after that knock, it's an even dozen.
At the plate, Andrew Jones.
Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone!
A 2-run homer for Andrew Jones. Career home run number 495, as it's now a 4-1 ball game.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
The second baseman.
Standing in now, Joe Morgan. He swings and grounds it to short. Adames brings it in. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 5, Joe.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Brett. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
Skied into straightaway right. Gwynn is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The right fielder, number 12, Jay Bruce.
Settling in now, Jay Bruce. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line to the right side. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. Indiana is on top here, 4-1. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and set to go as the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. On the run is Griffey. He's there and records the first down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Fouled off. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Full count now, 3-2. Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So digging in now, Ramon Laureano. First pitch of the at-bat.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Jordan Lyles is going to come on in relief as he'll be making his 20th appearance of the season.
Jordan Lyles.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to hit is the catcher, Joe Torre.
The catcher, Joe Torre.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Action now in the Padre bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's getting loose out there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. And there's your first out of the inning.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Louis.
At the plate, Louis Aparicio. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line hard. Foul. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Webb. Maddux.
Now at the plate, Greg Maddux. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Lyles steps into his windup. Here he comes on 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
3-1 the count now. Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full. 3-2. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Gwynn will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Seventh inning ready to roll, and now it'll be the catcher, Yan Gomes. First offering on its way. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hole. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses And a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Number 18, Didi Gregorius.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So he's just a third of an inning away from putting up another 0 as we take a look at the ball clubs with the lowest team ERAs. And we find that this pitching staff currently leads the NL in that department. Striding in once again, Jeff McNeil. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now the pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail it 4-1. Dustin May gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, the veteran outfielder Ken Griffey Sr.
Leading off for Indiana, the left fielder.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Griffey.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Adames picks it up, and a good throw gets him one gone. Standing in, Paul Molitor. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
The windup and the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 25, Andrew Jones.
Andrew Jones will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Ooh, wee, that was an ugly swing. I'm sure he's not going to watch that one on replay after the game. And he fouls this one off.
Now pitch on the way. Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And this is popped foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Gomes has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. At the plate, Willie Adames. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2.
2-0.
Ripped down the line. A dive, but he can't make the play, and it's down the left field line. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, Matt. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now time called here as here comes the skipper from the third base dugout. And we're going to have a pitching change as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead.
Your attention, please.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. So now to the plate, Tony Gwynn, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. Both teams with 8 hits in this one. On, he pops it up. Coming in is Griffey, but this will land untouched.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Back goes Bruce to the track, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. Adames ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. He comes across to score as they now trail by only 2.
Well, this is a lesson for all those pitchers out there. When you allow the leadoff man on base, it always comes back to haunt you. With no outs, I thought they might hold the runner at third, but they send him anyway, and the run scores.
Adam Dunn stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ballgame to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Now batting, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. And as he bats, he represents the potential tying run. From the stretch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Padres pick up a run on the RBI double. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Isotopes are out in front here, 4-2. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joe Morgan. They'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Joe Morgan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Pull, that's inside.
A ball and a strike.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Under it is done. 1 away.
The third baseman, number 5.
So stepping in, George Brett. He flew out in his last at-bat. And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. First pitch of the at-bat. High in the air out to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 12.
Stepping in, Jay Bruce. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. A ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Raleigh Fingers comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Coming to the plate now, Ramon Laureano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Joey Votto is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Joey Votto.
Here's the pitch. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Swing and a ground ball for Aparicio at short. Scooped up, throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway.
Next to the Padres, the catcher, Yan Gomes.
Ready once again, Yan Gomes. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And he misses low with it, 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Had a rip at the 2-0 sinker, but came up empty at strike 1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
It's a 2-2 count to the Padres catcher. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is in time to get him. And the Isotopes have taken the finale here. They win the series 3-1 as the ball game is over. 4-2 the final score today. Indiana get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Greg Maddux earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he struck out 13 in this one. Raleigh Fingers hammers down the save, his 9th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 4 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Padres, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.